Hey YouTube, this is my makeup basket for the week of January the 3rd, 2016. So my first makeup basket for the year. We are going to get the obvious out of the way first. What I am wearing on my lips. This I just finished doing a lip swatch video on. So you may see that first. You may see that after this video. But it is one of the Lorac Alter Ego lipstick and lip glosses from the limited edition collection. This one is in the color MUA, and it is a limited edition collection. You can mean a limited edition color. You can only get it in this collection. So that is what I am wearing on my lips. The lipstick is pretty matte. And I keep getting messages. The lipstick is pretty matte, but I did put some of the gloss on top of it. So no, that won't be in my makeup basket for next week. It's just that I did the lip swatch videos, and I actually really like this color. A little bit outside my comfort zone, but I really like this color. So we are going to start with what I will be using this week. And for foundations, I have two, one of which I am wearing today, and that is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation, and I have it in the color 111 Soft Sable. So I will be using that. And I have the Sephora 10 Hour Wear Perfecting Foundation in the color Deep 50 or Mocha. And for, I have one other foundation. And this is a Bare Minerals foundation. This is the original loose mineral foundation in the color Golden Dark. I don't have a setting powder. My phone is like going absolutely crazy. 1 second. Alright, so I don't have a setting powder per se. So I am going to skip to what I will be using for contouring, sort of. I guess bronzing maybe my face a little bit, which I did today. And I used the Shea Moisture Illuminating Powder in Mandalay Dusk, and it is that color. That was the brush, sorry. It looks like that right there. It keeps flipping open, but this is really pretty because it has sort of like a shimmeriness to it. It's not just a flat color, so I really like that one. And I got that from Target, the Shea Moisture line from Target. And the highlighter, which I used today also, is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Ballerina, which looks like this. That is what the packaging looks like. I finally cleaned out my little box, so everything in my box is stuff I'm actually using this week. Blushes, I have 3 separate, and then one is included in a palette that I'm using this week. So the first blush that I'm using is the Mally Effortless Airbrush. It's a highlighter and a blush, and it is in the highlighter is the Pure Light highlighter, and the blush is the Afterglow blush, and it looks like that. And I like these because they have like a cushiony feel to them. That's crazy, but I do. Because of Miss Susan W., I pulled out my IT Cosmetics Ombre Blush in Sugar Plum, which looks like this. And I am using one of my Milani blushes, and this is in the color American Beauty Rose. And this is the 09. I think this one may have been limited edition and not available anymore. I'm not sure. Eyeshadows. Oh, I'm sorry. I have another blush and a highlighter. These are from Mally also. These are sort of in stick form. I have the Shimmer Shape and Go and Glow Deeper. This is the blush, and it looks like that. So when I just want to sort of like warm my cheeks up, and then this is the highlighter. And I feel like I should swatch these. That is the highlighter, really pretty. And I will swatch the blush for you. And these are so nice and smooth going on. That's the blush. And the eyeshadows I am going to be using in my basket this week, which was also in my basket last week, is the Tartelette in Bloom palette, or the Tartelette 2, however you want to say it. And it looks like that. And I do have a video coming up with this one. And I also have, which both of these my husband got me for Christmas, I am going to be using the Makeup Forever Artist Shadows 1 palette. That is the outside of the palette. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So I will be using that. I can see some very pretty looks coming from that palette. I am going to be using the Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette, which looks like this. And one more palette is a palette from Stila. I don't know if I did a video on this, but I got this during that whole November birthday buying for myself thing. And it looks like this. This is called the A Whole Lot of Love gift set. And it looks like an envelope on the outside. And you just pop it open. And you have your eyeshadows, your blushes, and you have a mascara on the inside. And I did use this today for my eyes. And I also used this blush today also. So you have 20 eyeshadows, 4 blushes, and a mascara in this collection. I am not sure if this one is still available, but it is really nice. So check out the Stila website and see if it's still available. I have 2 mascaras. I'm going to continue to use the L'Oreal Telescopic, and I am going to continue to use the Mally Volumizing Mascara, and I am going to be using the Urban Decay Subversion Lash Primer. And I just remember as I was sitting here pausing, I put the lash primer on and never put my mascara on. So excuse me for a second. I'm about to put some mascara on. One sec. Alright, so now that I have my lashes with mascara on them, like I was saying, I will be using Mally Volumizing, L'Oreal Telescopic, and the lash primer, which is a little mini version of the Urban Decay Subversion Lash Primer. I will be using those. For eye primer, I have some little minis that I need to use up, which I think I don't even think I opened any of them. I have 2 of the Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primers that I'm going to be using, and I have 1 little mini Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. So these 3 are going to stay in this basket until they are gone. Another thing that I'm going to use as a base for my eyeshadows is the not Urban Decay, Bare Minerals 5-in-1 BB Advanced Performance eyeshadow, and I have it in the color Radiant Sand. I am going to try and use this little thing up. I don't think I like it very much because my skin is not really dry, not super dry. I mean, not super oily anyway. So this made my face feel super dry when I put it on today. This is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. A little I think it was a points perk or something from Sephora. For brows, I have the Mally Brow Gel. I have 2 eyeliners here. The one I have been using to tightline with and for my waterline is the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. This stuff is really, really good. It is really creamy and it stays in the waterline. And another eyeliner that I will be using on my upper lash line is the Tarte's Clay Paint Liner, which I haven't used in a while. So I want to use this. I don't want it to go to waste. And for my brows, I am going to try. If not, I'm going back to my pencils. I got this one, I feel like a couple of months ago in a set from Too Faced and just never opened it. And it is the Bulletproof Brows. It doesn't have a color on it, but it's called Bulletproof Brows. And oh, when you open it up, the colors on the inside is in Universal Brunette, and it has the little cap covering the product, and then that is the product on the inside. So it doesn't look super dark, so maybe it won't overwhelm my brows like the Dip Brow does. So I'm going to be using that for my brows. Let me put this back in there. Put these back in there. For my lips, even though this Lorac one is super pretty, I don't see myself wearing this one to work at all. So I am going to show you what is in my basket for the work week. The first thing I have is from Buxom, and it is one of the Bold Gel lipsticks in the color Sultry Mauve, and it looks like this. And the next thing that I have is one of the Mineralized Rich lipsticks from MAC, and this is in the color Rare Breed, with a liner, of course, and a gloss. I have one of these Stila Color Balm lipsticks, and this is in the color Ali, I don't know, but it looks like that. I have a Bite Beauty lipstick, and it is one of the Buttercream lipsticks, one of those hand cut lipsticks, and it is in the color Rosewood, and it looks like this. And no, it is not flat from use. It is flat because they cut the tip off of it, so I feel like you don't get as much product that way. From Too Faced, I have one of the Melted Liquid Lipsticks, Liquefied Longwear Lipsticks, and this is in the color Melted Fig. To go with that MAC lipstick, I have one of the Mineralized Glosses, Mineralized Glass, and it's in the color Sheer Coincidence. From Dose of Colors, I have a liquid lipstick in the color Stone. From Anastasia Beverly Hills, I have the color Veronica. And what disappointed me with these, it didn't even have anything to do with the product whatsoever, but the packaging. I put this in my purse one time, and already that little gold around there is just wearing off. I think for as much as these things cost, the paint shouldn't be wearing off of the tube that fast. So, quality control. Another gloss that I will be using is from Flower Beauty, and it is in the color Autumn Rose. And then the last gloss that I have is a Bare Minerals gloss in the color Envy. And that is it. And it is only a 4-day work week, so how are we going to work all these lip colors and things out? I will figure it out. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a great week.